This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Moves out of the pocket. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting it ahead of a territory at the +47.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's King. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an outbound, the catch made, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. It just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it,
breaks into the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On the ground, it's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's King. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Payne. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Wideout's now clustered. To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They strike first in this national title bout.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Important third down play coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's reeled in. It's Payne. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got a man down the middle. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made near the 45. Dropping back, it's King. Looking to scramble now. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Over the middle, it's Barnes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's King. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Finds his man. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, TCU.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back, it's Hoover. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime?
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's King. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, TCU.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. Pressure is coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out through the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the TCU offense takes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. The short end, it's Curtis. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Big throw caught on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Oh, look at the throw. Oh, jerks him again. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed...
Touchdown, Texas Christian. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're
down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The receiver grabs it. He's in the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Scanning the field, it's King. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Adds 6 more points to the total.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still got him. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. He's going to hand this off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
elite offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back to pass. It's King. Snags a quick throw. Finding space at the 20. Here he goes. He's at the 50. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Using his legs, it's Hosley. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
To the air, it's Hoover. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. National championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Grinding away on the ground.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They were holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion to clock or stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This could be the game here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back to throw. It's King. By the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. The game is now tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.